Welcome to the 6-hour Duo's Den, a larger version of the 4-hour solo fortress, both called so because that's approximately how many hours it'll take you to build them in an average wipe. This base is a minimum of 23 rockets to TC, and as for the build cost, appearing on your screen right now. Want to see more? Let's take a tour. Okay, running up to the base on the right hand side, you've got your vending machine with a little peak for you up the top there if you want to be really toxic. To the left hand side you've got the door and a little peak there if you want to be dealing with any door campers. We come into the base. Note that I've left some garage doors open in this tour just to get through it quicker. We open up the garage door above your mini farm. You've got a, I don't know how many box loot room, lots of boxes, and we open up further on along the first floor and your mini farm continues. Opening up this garage door here, we've got another loot room with 5 large boxes and 8 small boxes, I think. And behind this door here, we've got your vending machine. So it's a very compact, very small first floor. And then we open up this door here and this door here. And here we've got a spawn point bedroom. If you are a duo and not a solo, you'll need to have bags in there, not a bed. And down here you've got your oil refinery. So we go up above this ladder hatch and open up this ladder hatch. And we'll go up to your shooting floor. So this here is your shooting floor. It's very compact, just like the rest of the base. You've got raised ramp peaks. You've got roof peaks here looking forward. And you can see down the bottom of the base and further afield. And behind here you've got roof take back peaks. Coming down here, we'll take a quick look at your raised ramp peaks. I'm sure you've all seen these before though. And you've got 2 on one side. And if I could jump up there, 2 on the other. And at the back of the base you've got these roof ramp peaks. I don't know what to call them. I normally call these breach peaks when they're bottom of the base, but this time they're on the shooting floor. And you've got a little roof take back peak there, and then you've got an entrance onto your roof. Okay, so your roof, again, as you'd guess, is very compact, just like the rest of the base. You've got so a couple of boxes there for your spawn points in the middle of the roof. You've got peaks around the side and to the back of the base here. You've got 2 auto turrets, as you can see, and your wind turbine if you choose to have one. Okay, here, this is the peak down to your front door, and this is the peak down to your vending machine. You can't get down these, and raiders can't get up these. If you do get killed, though, you will drop your gun. So there's your roof. You can jump around the roof if you really want to. Okay, if you're better than me, you can. So this is the roof from the top. So you can run around the roof if you want to do a bit of roof camping, is my point. Okay, so we'll run down now. We'll go back into here, back onto your shooting floor. Jump above the ramps, down here, down the ladder hatch. Don't worry about having ladder hatches in the base. You can build it and not have the ladder hatches until later on. You've got an auto turret looking in the face inside your first floor. And then we come down here to your bunker, and there you can see a shotgun trap, which is pretty nasty. This here is your stability bunker. We'll put our cheats on and we'll no-clip through it into our core. Okay, to do the bunker, all you do is take away that twig wall. Most of you know how to do a stability bunker, but I will show you in the build. I said that last time, completely forgot, but I will show in the build this time. It's very straightforward. Okay, in your core, you've got your tier 3, your electric furnaces, and your sleeping bags. And here in TC room, you've got a 5-box loot room. Well, 5 large boxes, 3 small boxes. So this is your core. And here's your upkeep. So we're going to start off the build with a square foundation, a triangle foundation, and a square foundation. Now if this is too much, if you're in a difficult wipe or something, you can just start off with 1 square and 1 triangle. But most of the time, it's going to be easy enough to do it this way. So I'm going to also upgrade everything to its final materials because it gets through the build a lot quicker. So here you obviously have garage doors, but we'll stick a lid on this part, and here we're going to put a single door, and we're going to make the door to wood because we're going to hatch it out later for the bunker. So we'll stick a lid on this and a stick a lid on this, and I promise you that's the last time I'm sticking a lid on anything today. We'll stick our tool cupboard in, and you can see it's a very straightforward starter base, and you can see there you just have the square and triangle if you wish. So next what we're going to do is we're going to get our bunker set up. We're going to have a low triangle foundation, 2 raised triangle foundations. These are going to need to be sheet metal at some point in the build, and then we'll go around these with half walls. Upgrade these, and then we put 2 triangle pieces on the top, except for the third part where your jump up to your first floor is going to be. So this is how your base will be looking now. So we're going to come to the back of the base. So here, we're going to have triangles. 4 triangles, and this is going to be honeycomb, obviously. We're going to honeycomb this in. Have a wall in the middle there to separate them. And then make sure that that partition wall is sheet metal now, because you won't be able to get back to it once you've upgraded all of this. I'm upgrading all this to sheet metal. You'll probably be upgrading to stone right now. Depends how much of a Chad you are. Or how much of a Chad your duo partner is. So that's a bird's eye view of it. I'm going to go around to the sides where your raised triangle foundations are. I'm going to put a wall. We're going to put a half wall in a shelf. Delete the half wall and put another wall there. So it'll look like that. That's your sunken loot room. And then we're going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. And that's your bird's eye view again. Right, so now we're going to come around to the back where your raised triangle foundations are at the back. And we're going to have 3 triangle foundations, but we're only going to upgrade that one. We're going to leave these 2 as twig for now because that's where your oil refinery is going to go. We're going to go around with 3 walls and upgrade these to sheet metal. Once you have sheet metal, obviously. Then at the back of these, we're going to have 3 triangles. And all this is doing is put an extra layer of honeycomb on. A, because this is the weak part of your base. And B, because it's going to hide your oil refinery. So we're going to put 2 squares there and upgrade them, and I'll give you another bird's eye view because I know it's awkward when you're watching someone's base build and you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just probably me being thick. Right, so now we're going to wall it all in. We wall it all in behind the second honeycomb, and then we wall in the sunken loot room, and then we do exactly the same on the opposite side. And at the front 2 triangles, we're going to have 2 single door frames. Upgrade everything to sheet metal. And on the right hand side you're going to have a single door, and on the left hand side you're going to have your vending machine. Then we're going to have a partition off here. This is just, now we're just filling in the internal parts of it. Now obviously where your front door is, that wall can be left stone, unless you get a armoured door. I just did it up to sheet metal because it just looks better, basically. And this here we're creating our sunken loot rooms. And what we're doing, we're spamming garage doors wherever we can fit a door, basically. So that's how it looked like from above. And then we stick, oh, I nearly said stick a lid on it. You stick a ceiling on it, or a floor, whatever you want to say. And obviously we're going to leave one triangle out. So now this is next to your jump up from your core. And we're going to create another jump up to your shooting floor. We're not going to put a shelf in this one because later on we're going to have a ladder hatch. And if you've got a half wall above your ladder hatch, it's just awkward and a bit shitty, to be honest. Now, if you don't have a ladder hatch yet, you can just put a twig wall there and jump up there. So you just use a twig triangle as you jump up for now, because you're still secure, obviously. But once you do get a triangle ladder hatch, we'll put 2 triangles there, 2 ladder hatches there. Have the ladder hatch facing towards you there, and have the ladder hatch facing in the direction I put it in there, because it acts as an airlock in case you're getting raided through doors. Okay, this is now we've put our oil refinery down. It's a bit tricky, it's a bit awkward, but they always are. Just keep spamming the button, it'll go down. And speaking of spamming, that's what we're doing now. We're spamming garage doors down everywhere we can. And that there, just make sure that the roller's facing away from the ladder hatch, otherwise you can get stuck on it as you're trying to get up. Right, so we come to the front of the base now, and we need some kind of jump up to get into the base, so we have 2 squares, 2 walls, and a roof ramp. 2 squares, 2 walls, and a roof ramp. And upgrade all this to stone. There's no need for this to be sheet metal. So now we're going to come up to our shooting floor. We're going to put 2 raised ramps. And we're going to upgrade them to sheet metal. And on the front, we're going to have 2 half walls with 2 windows on the top and upgrade these to stone. I have 2 roof triangles there to create your peaks. And that's creating your frontwards facing peaks. And then we go around here with 3 windows. And do exactly the same on the opposite side, 3 windows. And at the back, we're going to go around with 3 half walls, 3 windows, and upgrade them to stone. And then obviously we're going to put 2 triangle roof pieces on. So that's how you'll be looking right now. I'm just going to put down these embrasures. Use whatever embrasures you want to use. Vertical, horizontal, have them facing inwards, outwards. That's entirely your preference. So now we're going to stick... Oh, I nearly said it again. Now we're going to stick a roof on it. And we're going to upgrade these 2 triangles to sheet metal. And then the rest of it to stone. It's quite important you have them 2 to sheet metal, because that's where, if you look here right now, if I can get round, we're going to have 2 more double doors here, and we're going to have 2 more garage doors for a bit more security. The rest of it can just be stone. So we're going to have 2 low walls here, and upgrade these to stone, and then stick 2 triangles on the top. That's creating your roof take back peaks. And then this side you have 3 triangles. You have your double door one side and a low wall on the opposite side. So you've got 2 different type of roof take back peaks. Now what I'm going to do, before I forget, is go and show you the bunker. I'm just going to put the roof on this with triangles. Then I'll show you how to do the bunker, just in case somebody doesn't know. So here we are where we have our wooden door. We hatchet it out with 2 hatchets, put 2 half walls, delete the bottom half wall, upgrade the top wall to HQM. Make sure you've got a bagging core, otherwise you're not going to be able to undo your bunker. Place a half wall of twig, triangle, upgrade the triangle to HQM. So you respawn in your bag, which will be there, you delete your twig, and then the bunker collapses. And that's how you do your stability bunker. So back to where we were a second ago. We're going to go with these triangle honeycombs. I'm going to go up with 2 double door frames. Or go with double door frames twice. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, just do what I'm doing. And then we're going to go around with crisscross roofs. I will take myself out of no clip and show you how to do, because these can be a bit fiddly, can be a bit annoying. So this is me doing this out. I don't have fly mode on now. You can see, look, it's a bit painful. And then for the second one, if you jump up here, just about get it. Ooh, nearly had it. There you go. And that's how you do it when you don't have no clip. And have the door facing towards you, because if you have it facing outwards, it messes with your visibility. Have 2 half walls and 2 windows at the corner. And then have 2 normal roof pieces to create like a peak, a jump up for the peak, a ramp for the peak. Yeah, whatever it is. And the same again this side. So here, these here mostly just to make the base look a bit cooler. They don't hold much of a purpose unless you do want to go around your base. Okay. I'm destroying the base as I go along now. I mean, I don't see anybody roof camping with this base, but yeah, it just makes it look a bit cooler. And then here where your triangles are, this is where we're going to create your platform for your wind turbine. And where the 2 triangles are, make sure they're sheet metal so they don't get soft-sided. I just want to thank all the channel members and Twitch subscribers and donators and all that. This list does need updating, and I'll have it updated for the next video. So apologies if anybody's missed out from that. Okay, and once you put the embrasures down, that's it. That's your base complete.